Right there, right now you didn't even counter strafe. And right there you're shooting and moving, right? So this is like basic counter strafe. That's why your bullets are missing, because you didn't counter strafe. Yep. Your crosshair was actually right on him, right? I literally say these words. Sometimes with the teammates you cannot do a team play. You need solo plays, and I show exact solo plays that you can do. And now you tell me, you know, I don't really know what to do. Well, if you just watched a 5-minute video, you would know what to do, right? What is this?
That's the elbow smoke.
But why?
The call was to push mid.
Yeah, so why do you smoke elbow? Do you have this kind of feeling, like you're just running around and throwing util and like you're scared of taking fights? And you don't wanna like take fights, you rather like be support player?
Probably, yes, I do.
Hello gamer, this was a session with my student Tiken, and this was super beginner session. He was around level 4 in NA, and he was just learning the game. So what we've discussed here was counter strafes, was basic decision making, that he needs to play one position on CT side, a lot of basic principles of CS. So I hope you find this video valuable, especially if you're a beginner. If not, then you can still watch it if you want to refine your basics, and enjoy. Okay, so this is a solo queue. Why did you buy the smoke and 2 flashes?
Yes.
But why?
Because the call was rush B, so I was like, okay, I can smoke lane or short, then flash my teammate.
Okay, sure.
Flash for my...
Yeah, good idea.
Nah, you're doing shit.
Fine, actually. Line I'm gonna hit. Aim higher. Yeah, it's gonna hit. Flashing, that's fine. So
here I call.
Yeah, I don't mind what you call. So first of all, like I see the mouse movements are very like sloppy, you know. Like you're moving your mouse here, then you're moving it here. It's kind of like this movement, for example, is very slow and sloppy. Yeah, I noticed this like instantly, you know. Are you familiar with the concept of mouse swipes?
You know, probably not, but you can show me.
Why not?
But mouse swipes?
Yeah, you have it in the mechanics course. You didn't watch it?
No, so it's centering the mouse thing, right?
Yeah, mouse swipes, recentering the mouse. Because here you didn't do it, you know? Like I can see that when you're moving it like right here and now here, it's like very slow, and here this movement is also slow, right?
Okay, I get it. Instead of swiping it fast, I smoothly swiping it. Okay.
What is the sensitivity and DPI on your?
So I play with effective 5550.
5550?
Sorry, no. I play 1000 DPI with 0.55 sensitivity, so 550 eDPI.
Okay, so super low actually. So mouse swipes will be very important for you because you're like low sensitivity. Hello gamers, so if you're currently watching the videos and you're seeing them valuable and you're thinking, oh, how do I get feedback from PNX? How do I learn more from PNX even outside of these videos? Here's an option for you. So there is a CS2 improvement camp, my CS school, where I basically sit every day and answer the posts. So anybody can post a clip of their warm-up, of their routine, and I can review it and help you out, as well as these weekly group sessions where I jump in and review your demos. So if you're interested in learning more from me, you can also go into the classroom section and watch all the courses I've prepared here, step by step, taking you from beginner to level 10 and above. And why am I saying this? Because this is a great option if you're looking for something more than the YouTube videos. There is no risk to that. It costs $19 per month, and I give you 2 weeks to try it out, and then if you don't like it, you can just DM me, tell me, yo, PNX, I don't like this shit, give me a refund, and that's completely fine, no problem with that. So check out the first link down below, check out CS2 Improvement Camp, and if you're interested in something like this, join. This is okay. I mean, yeah, so first of all, like, bad habit of taking out your knife. You probably don't want to like take it ever mid-fight, right? And you were taking it even in exercises when we were playing, right? So that's like the first thing I spotted when you were doing the counter-strafing and I was talking to you, you were taking out your knife.
That's a good call out.
Yeah, you should just skip doing it completely when you're like mid-fight in danger, right? Because like you're standing with your knife for a long time here. I mean, now it's crosshair placement. You just like look at the walls instead of looking at the angles for the whole like amount of the time. So just get caught off guard. I guess this was like game sense issue as well. You just didn't expect them to expect you.
Yes. But I also heard the one on the side, but it was a bad crosshair placement. I can see that.
But it came from the fact that you thought that you're sneaky in the smoke, right? And they kind of expected you in the smoke.
Yeah.
That's fine. Here, what's the plan? Why are you buying? You have 3,100, I believe. So what's the plan with this? You wanna force buy this round or eco or?
Yeah, like maybe I'm wrong in the theory, but if as a T, if we planned it, I wanted to force buy.
Sure, yeah, it's a good idea. I would force buy too, probably.
So,
but why not Galil and Kevlar?
So I probably because I think that I can be more helpful with utility to my team rather than my aim, I opted out for utility.
So did your teammates ask for any utility from you?
No.
They don't ask for utility. How can you be helpful with the utility?
I told them to rush mid. I said I'll smoke red and flash, and we'll.
Okay, that's actually viable. That makes sense.
High balls, bro. Slow down time.
Smoke red for you.
If you get drunk.
I think they are talking about weed and they don't give a fuck what you're just saying, you know?
Yes, I know.
And you also said it like literally last second, and you said like this: I can smoke mid, let's rush. Okay. So it's not really like a call out, right? You need to say like 10 seconds before, guys, do you want to rush mid? And then if they say yes, then you buy the util. If they don't say anything and they keep talking some bullshit like they were talking, I think. I'm not sure if this is your team or the enemy team, but yeah, probably your team.
No. Yeah, solo queue, yeah.
Yeah, so don't try to help them, like, don't try to, like, say idea last second. Just, if you have a good idea, which is fine to rush out mid, it's okay. Just say it in the beginning, like 10 seconds into the freeze time, right? And then say, like, guys, do you want to rush mid? I can smoke and flash for you. And then if they don't respond, just buy Galil and Kevlar, because you have this util, but they're not even going.
Just having fun.
Little Colombian gunpowder.
Red room.
I was kind of lost in this map.
Red room, 2 of them now. Yellow.
And for example, now, right, you are like looking at the wall for no reason.
Okay.
Here, yeah, this is fine. So see, the thing is, like, you're kind of doing nothing. You're just running with the bomb for the whole round.
Yeah. Yes.
You don't want to be in solo queue like doing nothing if you want to rank up.
I'm smoking mid again. That's what I said.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. You can like smoke mid every round. It's fine. So this flash, a little detail about this flash, you could throw it, I think, further and slightly later. Actually it's fine. Never mind. Do you have this kind of feeling, like you're just running around and throwing util and like you're scared of taking fights? And you don't wanna like take fights, you rather like be support player?
Probably yes, I do.
So in solo queue, usually it's hard to carry like this, right? Throwing util, because people first of all don't like to play team play. They don't really like listen to you, especially in these ranks. And second of all, well, if you throw util and they fuck up, you can't really do anything if you're like 1v3 or whatever. So it would be nice if you take more duels. Let's see the duel. You didn't even counter strafe here when you stopped on this stop. Right there, right now you didn't even counter strafe, and right there you're shooting and moving, right? So this is like basic counter strafe. That's why your bullets are missing, because you didn't counter strafe. Your crosshair was actually right on him, right? You just...
I think I was aiming his feet rather than his leg.
No, at his body, around his body. But you just missed because of the counter strafes. So it's like apparent to me that that was your issue.
Could be a lot of medics.
Yeah, this is a good util.
Oh, fuck, hit a smoke, hit a smoke.
Just the way you move into this angle could be right now, you press A, counter strafe with
Yeah.
D, and start shooting.
yeah.
But instead you're running forward into the angle, see? And
Yeah.
you don't even counter strafe?
WA. Yeah.
W actually. I think only W here. You were just moving and shooting here. If you can look at your character, it's like moving and shooting.
Hit a smoke, hit a smoke.
Moving forward and shooting, you'll see. You stopped, but the first couple bullets they were not after you stopped. So.
No, that makes sense. I'm smoking red.
Hmm.
One more in cat.
This is okay. I mean, I see you're very passive, to be honest. Like, very passive. You're not really taking fights, and... Like, as you can see, your teammates did all the work. They already killed 3 cities, they've taken the site, and then you're joining them. And this is like kind of a theme of couple past rounds. So, if you want to gain more elo, win games like by yourself when you're solo queuing, you need to start doing aggressive shit. Like rushing somewhere, peeking something, instead of throwing the util for your team.
So, like, if you'd stop for a second.
Yeah, I can
So
stop.
I tried that in Ancient. Like, I'd like to run med, especially when we are in five stack. Like, because I know there will be a smoke on the red, there will be a flash coming. I can bounce a flash in the wall and fight med. But here, like, I can't. The only rush that is viable that I can do in solo queue, that at least that's my field. Correct.
Bro, no, I need to say again something. It's really like, I will tell you the hard truth. I asked you, Thor, if you see the value in the community and in the improvement school or no. You said, I watched most of the content, I also watch other creators. Brother, you didn't know how to counter strafe and you didn't do the exercise, or maybe you did, but you did it kind of like not enough. And it was literally in the mechanics. Now, you're telling me that solo, you cannot really do anything because like you are more confident doing it with the teammates. I literally show solo plays on Ancient in the strat book section, right? I literally say these words. Sometimes, with the teammates, you cannot do a team play. You need solo plays. And I show exact solo plays that you can do. And now you tell me, I don't really know what to do. Well, if you just watched a 5-minute video, you would know what to do, right?
Yeah, to be honest, I haven't watched that part.
Yeah, that's okay. So that's why I'm telling you. You need to watch them and implement them, right?
Okay.
I understand that it's harder to play solo queue, and that's why I created solo plays. There is a lot of things you can do solo by yourself to get an entry, especially on the Zilo. You can, for example, with the best spawn here, which you had multiple times, or like one time at least, you can run up here, cave, and peek cave fast, right? You can do this util set that you're just doing, for example, from here, smoke short, molly side, then flash over and go alone here, and you have only, honestly, like, you check left side, and then you have only long to worry about. You can take that duel alone. You could go out mid slowly, wait for the smokes, and then walk out mid slowly, or use some solo util on mid, right?
That makes sense. Okay.
You have couple things you can do. You can, for example, also when you have spawn, instead of rushing cave, you actually run here, you smoke cave, and you peek mid, right? There is a couple plays I show. They're not like super. They're risky. These plays are risky, but they are gonna work in your level, right? So you need to do them if you're alone. But that's not the point. The point is that you need to do anything, right? It's not that you need to do solo plays or plays with the team. It's just that you seem passive, right? Passive.
I need to force it, okay?
Not force it. More like take the duels. Instead of throwing util for the team. Oh, now you're maybe gonna do something. I'm interested. Okay, no, not really. You do the molly. This molly is great, so yeah, that's good. So the way you peek, right? You, for example, peek right now. and I didn't even see the counter strafe. You had your crosshair in the wrong spot, right, on the wall. You didn't even counter strafe, and now you adjust, right? But if there was someone holding this already, you might be dead. You didn't have time to do that, right? You should work on your peeking. Great for that is pre-fire maps on refrag and aim rush. And I explained it in the pre-fire like mechanics video. You should watch it, or like peeking mechanics video. You should watch it. Basically, you need to follow a sequence where you put the crosshair on the spot, then peek out, counter strafe, and then adjust to the guy if he's there, right? And the counter strafe part is obviously like important, but you weren't doing this like fully, right? So I'll let you slide on that, right? You just need to practice it a bit more.
Okay.
But apart from that, it's again, you're super passive. You're actually like waiting for them to push you, right? So I haven't seen a single round where you're actually doing something. You're always right? Again. They planted already. They killed like 2 cities. You didn't do anything. You see this?
Yes. I think I get a bit more active on latest T rounds.
So here again, no counter strafe, right? See, you were sliding a bit. Your character was sliding. I need to show you. But wait. I'll show you like in slow-mo so you will notice that the first bullet goes when you're sliding. You see, like you were you didn't stop before shooting the first bullet.
Okay.
Like maybe you don't notice it. It's very subtle.
No, I realize that. Okay, that makes sense. I should have stopped. I should have stopped in the top stairs.
Yeah, you just don't. You just don't think about it maybe when you play. And you do here something that you were doing also on refrag when you were showing me how you practice. You're doing something like you stop, you burst, right? And then you're standing and you burst again. And this is like a mistake because you're a very static target and it's easy to hit you, right? You're standing like you know those bots on aim bots? You're just standing like that, right? So you have 2 choices to not be a bot on aim bots. You can either crouch and start spraying him down, right? Just continue to spray, not even burst a second time. Or you can burst, move again, and burst again, right? But you can't just stand and burst. That's really bad habit because you're very static and easy to kill. So the solution to this is, there is, again, I will reference the course. There's an exercise there where on fast aim / reflex, it's a map where bots are running all around you. You do something like burst, counter strafe, stop, burst, counter strafe, stop, burst, counter strafe, stop, and that's how you practice it. You need to check this out.
I will focus on that.
Or one.
One in.
Yeah, I mean, the mouse movement, right? Since you saw him here, or like he started shooting you from here, and you're turning here, doesn't make any sense, right? You could just like AD and glide DA, right? And keep looking around him. You know what I mean? Like the crosshair placement on him all the time, like at least ready for him. Yeah, again, I just don't see movement control, just no counter strafe. Small is okay. And this is quite fortunate. Because when you peeked, right, you were like kind of going back as you were shooting. I don't know if you noticed this. You didn't do like clean counter strafe, but you went back to the right. Do you see this?
Yes.
I will slow down this to you because this is like very easy to spot as well. You will see it 100%. And this you were quite fortunate to hit it, but you hit it. So crosshair was on him for sure, but and then to the right. See how you moved to the right again?
Yeah.
I see that. You could stop completely before instead of moving to the right again. Yeah, this is like movement, right? It's not clean. Don't even count. You like press W for a moment, then you press A, and then you don't counter strafe, and that's where you shoot his legs.
Yeah, I was trying to move to the next pillar,
Yeah.
and I got caught off guard here.
And that I know. I'm just telling you what was wrong with the movement. Because I can see that you were trying to move, right?
I missed this one.
Yeah, I missed it.
Bomb down.
I heard them running to red.
At the moment I heard
It was mad.
This is okay.
Hold it.
Yeah, again, like you were running with W, and then I think you pressed D and you started shooting, and yeah, it hit, but it was not a clean counter strafe, right?
Okay.
Again, this was not, this was for sure not a counter strafe. See, like you started shooting when you were moving. First of all, you shot like randomly, and then look.
Right. It's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it hits in the end, but
No, it's just luck.
yeah, it's random, right?
Yeah.
If you wanna be like good at CS, you have to be first good at counter strafing at the movement of CS.
No, that makes total sense. No, that's why I wanted coaching, so somebody can, you know, blatantly tell me.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm here for. It's fine. So, I don't like these like slow like short strafes where you don't counter strafe. You do like this, and then you don't really like counter strafe on it. And here, yeah, you were completely stopped, but you were stopped not because you counter strafed, but because you first didn't counter strafe, and then you didn't move for a while, and now you are standing, right? And the mouse movements, they really look like kind of slow. Honestly, like I would really encourage you to go through all the mechanics exercises that I outlined, like literally one by one, like it's like a Bible to you, and you go like one by one, every single exercise. Because I see some problems that I will not be able to fix on today's session because it's too many. You know, like obviously, like you're level 2, right, or low.
Yeah.
Or low level 3, whatever. Like it's hard to fix all your problems, but the one main issue I see that is gonna help you the most is for sure counter strafing, to like make sure you counter strafe on every movement. Then it's also picking problems because sometimes you have the mouse like in the wrong spot, in the wrong crosshair placement. Then it's also like mouse swipes. That this exercise where you're like spinning around, super important for you. It's like in the mouse recentering section of the course, because you move the mouse very sloppy and very like slowly sometimes when you're like when you're running up somewhere. It was visible here on the ramp and before, like when you were moving around. Apart from that, yeah, I mean, these are the main issues. So counter strafing, crosshair placement that you practice on peeking, your movement, and the mouse swipes. Like movement of the mouse is very important. Yeah. But if I already seen this work, if you go through the mechanics section like one by one and you do every exercise, you will get better at those.
Okay.
Especially,
I can add that. I can add that to my routine.
So look, like here you still didn't counter strafe on these peaks. So even if there was someone here, you didn't counter strafe when you were peeking this. It's pretty obvious right now. It should be obvious to you as well.
Yeah, it is.
So if you just fix counter strafing after today, like I'm gonna be happy. Yeah, Yeah, so these peaks are like you're not peeking into these angles, you know? Like all these angles before this one, you didn't really peek into them, you're just shifting into the angle. And you got caught on W, right? W and D, and yeah, you hit the shot. I think you didn't. Let me actually slow this down again to see if you were lucky or. You didn't counter strafe, moving with W. I mean, I guess you counter strafed here. You had to because your bullets were accurate somehow. Yeah, you probably pressed S, I guess.
I think I was slow enough that
You were
Yeah,
like
but
shifting
I-
kind of. Yeah.
shifting and probably tapping W. So I was
maybe.
slow enough that I was accurate.
Maybe you were just slow. That's it.
Beat us 13 times.
Yeah, so ideally, you need to learn the mouse movements so you can actually turn here, like that, boom, in one mouse swipe, and then turn back in one mouse swipe, you know? You can't just do these like choppy movements, like 5 mouse swipes, you know?
Okay.
It looks like this, like
They gotta beat us 13 times.
1 swipe, 2 swipe, 3 swipes. See, you did 3 swipes to turn. Did you notice this?
Yeah.
Like
Gotta beat us
if
13
it was
times.
one
1,
swipe,
2,
I would have
3, right?
Yeah.
It
I would
was
have noticed.
so,
Yeah.
so that's why I said the mouse movements they look sloppy and slow.
Okay.
It should be one swipe. It's not even about how fast you do them. If you do 3, it's still bad, right? You still should do like 1 swipe. And it's not your sensitivity issue. I mean, maybe kind of it is. 550 EDPI. I mean, it's
Yeah.
quite low. It would be on 800. It would be almost. Fuck me, it's low. Low, but it's not as. Like, it's not like super low. It's not like. It's very. It's. So.
I can, I think it's it's not the sense. I think if I have the
Yeah.
habits,
Yeah,
it will correct.
It's not the sense itself. Like if you try
Yeah,
more.
I think it's the habits. Yeah.
If I take this stance, I think I can do the mouse swipe over my mouse pad. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, taking the knife. See, like there. Knife, weapon. If you could take your USP, maybe you.
Oh, this was by mistake. I was trying to tap 2, but instead I tapped 3. That wasn't intentional. Like.
Yeah, I mean, here you just got shot. Doesn't really matter to me. What is this?
That's the elbow smoke.
But why?
The call was to push mid.
Yeah, so why did you smoke elbow?
So like push mid, kill the first guy, then jump. At least on my idea. My idea was, I don't know. I probably didn't tell that to the team. So the idea is to smoke elbow, kill the first push, then jump on the boxes and fight B main.
That's okay, but like, the first push is not gonna be one guy. Maybe multiple guys. I mean, sure, if you want to jump up and fight, yeah, okay. That's a good idea. But generally, like when you're on eco, you don't want to smoke it because you want to actually make them come out. When they see the smoke, they are here and they think like, oh, they smoke elbow. Maybe they're pushing mid. Let's not push. Right? This makes sense to you?
Yeah.
You see the smoke maybe on T side when enemies have eco, and you're like, wait, they could be mid. They smoked elbow, right? So you don't go out. So you don't wanna.
That makes sense.
You don't wanna tell people, hello, we are smoking mid. We're gonna come mid, right?
I didn't.
Nice. And again, the like slow mouse movements. You do like 1, 2, 3 movements, right? It's not fast. It should be snappy.
Spawn.
Yeah. That's super interesting round. So play cave or you play B?
Normally I play B.
Is
I think I was predetermined to play cave this round, so and I was expecting 2 M4s, so one of them to be playing long.
You're
My
doing kind
poor
of.
assumption.
I understand. So you're doing kind of like slow movement here because you're moving like the left and then here and to the right. You need to have better movement to hit this util faster so you can actually damage this guy. You hit this util too late and he doesn't get damaged, see? He passes the molly.
Okay.
So you need to throw, if you throw this util, you need to like cut the corners so you throw the util faster. You can't just like throw it slow. If you wanna throw it like that slow as you did, like don't do it. It's
Okay.
just useless. Do you practice on like offline server or an ADR this util or no?
Yes, I do. But probably not the timing, so I can. Like now I'm more aware.
You need to practice like going from here and throwing it and then going in cave, you know?
Yeah, normally what I do is either I throw the nade, not the nade, the molly while running, saving to the left, jump throw,
Yeah, you should.
or like I normally molly the ramp. I don't play cave normally.
Yeah, understand. This here is just a wrong pick because you're pressing W and D. You're pressing W and D when you're picking. You see you like rounding the corner.
Yes.
You should just go here, put the crosshair, the counter strafe A, shoot him. So
It's mostly moment mechanic. Perfect. Like, thanks a lot. This is really helpful.
yeah, man. It's a lot of basic mechanics. So counter strafing and peeking most important, and the mouse movements as well. Because I'll show you in a second like one thing how you can test if you have good mouse movements.
One right room, one donut.
I draw planning.
Yeah, it's looking very like slow, the mouse movement. And now you like, do you see this like movement of the mouse, like how you like flick away? And
Yeah.
this is because your mouse movement is not in, and you don't have your mouse like in a good position. Because if you have your mouse in a good position, you don't panic like this. No?
No, that makes sense.
If you have the mouse in the comfortable spot, you wouldn't panic. Oh, it's way too high. Yeah. And here counter strafes. Okay. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, you probably want to have your crosshair wider. See how he went across your crosshair?
Yeah.
Like, this is a good off angle that you're standing in, so just have your crosshair wider. Then I think you didn't control the spray and you died. But you're somehow winning the rounds. So on city side you lack like on T side you lack like aggression and solo plays. On city side you lack like a good routine on your side. I mean actually no, maybe your routine is not that bad. It's just mechanics that mess you up because you're not in bad positions. Like long is not a bad position, you know. Just being here is not a bad spot.
Yeah.
It was your mechanics, your tracking in this case. And that we didn't even come to talking about tracking, but yeah, you should definitely stop playing deathmatch, stop playing refrag, and go for the basic exercises.
Sure, I can do that.
You're going donut.
A donut.
Yeah, I shouldn't play.
Yeah.
I never buy up anyway.
It's really not about the op. It was about movement because you couldn't like put yourself in a spot where you saw only tempo. You were like kind of awkward.
With a poor moment, up is
Yeah.
impossible.
Again,
You don't get lucky. You don't get lucky with up.
yeah. Okay, this was a nice try. Gonna see something more. Do the smoke. Grenade. This is actually good. Do you see this like dragging mouse movements? I'm gonna show you something in a second. You kill this guy? Yeah, again, you're shooting and moving. Yeah, I want to show you like a good test of whether you have good mouse movements or not. So if you load up on any map where there are bots, right? You need to be able to do something like this. Kill a bot, right? Like there. Then you turn around, you kill a bot like there.
Yeah, 180 degrees. Okay.
Like, not only 100, but like 90.
Okay, snappy, wide angle. Okay.
Yeah, snappy, not like this. This is your movement, right? And that's important because when you like peek a corner and yeah, like you want to peek to the left, right? You want to move your mouse quickly, pick it up, put it in the center, and then peek with A and D. And I explained this in the course as well, but I just wanted to touch on that so you can understand it. So when I want to peek to the left now, I move my mouse quickly, I lift it up, now I have it in the center again, and I peek with A and D without moving it. Then I should, so it looks like this, boom. Right, it's like, boom. It's like I constantly recenter, so now I would like move it here, lift it, AD, peek, right? But that's not even that important to you before you master counter-strafing, to be honest. So if I were you and I wanted to improve right now, I would go to mechanics section and go through every single exercise until I get it and just improve them. So first counter-strafing, then in the order there is tracking. We didn't even talk about it, but because I didn't see it that bad as the other things, but yeah, you can practice tracking as well. Then it's like peeking, understanding how to peek, how to position your crosshair, just peek out with A and D, counter-strafe, and then adjust. You were missing the counter-strafe part. Mouse swipes, you can do this like exercise where you're swiping around, boom, adjusting, boom, adjustment, boom, adjustment. Fast, snappy movements, not slow like grandpa, right?
Okay.
And I believe you can do this. I don't think like, let's say you're too old or you're not 12-year-old, so you cannot like do this. Like, I don't think, honestly, like your brain is holding you back. As I can see in the match, like you can shoot, but you just have the wrong like mechanics of it.